Yesterday I went round there with just the electric acupuncture device. And how did that feel after we did that right shoulder first off?
It felt amazing. Extreme significance in the removal of all pain.
Yeah, it definitely improved. I didn't feel it in the afternoon. It didn't return till today again, which was really good because normally it's just constant.
Oh, that's great. What's your profession again?
Medical doctor.
Okay, while I was editing this tape, Rod, you were having another little treatment with just the electric acupuncture device on your knee, and you rated that knee about 4 out of 10, and I've got you to take a little walk to the door, and now I'll just let you tell us what sort of pain levels are in the knee.
Yeah, after that short treatment, Tom, my pain level seems pretty zero and quite comfortable, very comfortable, so that's good.
I'm a high-level disabled person, still self-propelling in a manual wheelchair. I injured my wrist somehow. I had several episodes of physio treatment and tried some basic off-the-counter stuff through the chemist. No luck. Propel in a wheelchair, so I can't rest the wrist. It's always at work.
Yep. And 7 months later, it's still not too bad.
No, I wouldn't even know I heard it now.
Great.
I've got all the range of movement and no hint of pain at all.
Great, that's great to hear.
In fact, you tend to forget that you even heard it.
Well, I noticed that after yesterday's session I slept really well, and I hadn't taken any painkillers since midday yesterday, and I didn't need to take any last night. And then this morning I had another session, and I bent over this morning and actually hurt myself a little bit, and I noticed straight after the session today that the pain had gone, which was quite good and surprising.
Yeah, I've had 3 surgeries on this wrist. I have metal work on both sides. There's a plate and 8 screws in there, and there is pins and wiring for bone graft in this side. I felt the light going in and almost passing right through my hand, my wrist, and coming out the other side, but I felt the light in the cells and not in a bad way, but sort of jiggling the cells and relaxing them and allowing them to become a little bit freer and unstuck. My wrist likes it, you know, it kind of like goes, oh, there's a bit of a sigh of relief because it releases, I think, tension even down at the cellular level of the bone. My surgeon is amazed at the mobility that I have in my wrist at the point that I am at.
I'd actually had a tooth extraction, and I had taken a couple of painkillers, very strong painkillers, I think they're called tramadol, and had gone to try to sleep some of the pain off, which wasn't being very effective. The initial process that we did probably brought the pain down, as I said at the time, by about 20%, but then afterwards when we did another procedure, basically the same process repeated, I felt a definite reduction, but I found the whole process was very nurturing and very healing. And I would say that I felt at least a 50% reduction in pain after that process. That was very effective for me. I'd used the machines twice. I used them at night before I went to sleep, and then I used them again in the morning, and then again the following evening, but then the next morning I just didn't have time, and the next evening I didn't have time, but by then the pain had completely subsided anyway.
I had quite severe pain in my lower back, and after getting some Thai massage and the electric acupuncture machine, I felt relief like I'd never felt before. It's been really amazing. Sometimes 2 or 3 days of pain-free existence, which has been really amazing.
After your Thai massage, I had no pain, no discomfort or stress in my body, particularly my shoulder blade and neck area. It was noticeably not present at all, which was quite a miracle for me. And that lasted for a whole week, which I've never ever experienced with any other body work ever. Usually after a few days, all the stress and strains return. But with your Thai massage, it had a very long-lasting benefit for me.
I've had a long-term injury for 5 years in my upper back, scapula. I had a push bike cycling accident. So the pain, had a lot of pain in the shoulder, which has given me a lot of head pain, mental pain, and the fact that becoming very tired as well. Found that the depth of the treatment and the thoroughness of the movements that he did overall, my upper body and lower back really, got to the pain threshold. And I found immediately the next day that the pain had somewhat subsided. And so really I had 3 sessions with him, and after 2 weeks, the rotation on my shoulder is fabulous at the moment.